Dorothy, prithee, step out and spar with me for a moment.
What? I could tell. Ignorance was in the air.
May I kindly knock the teeth out of this craven, two-faced bitch?
All right, welcome back, everyone. I'm still just so happy about this, but it's time to get serious. One curious thing to note before we start this event, and of course I noticed it as soon as I saw it, no Red Hood. Not sure why, unless it's because I thought when Red Hood left, Lilith also wasn't seen again, but it might not be the case. Either way, I think this is gonna give us a much needed Lilith backstory. Without further ado, let's get into it.
How are you feeling?
And yes! Okay, can we get a status update on the others?
Fine.
You look it too. Yes, I said it. No irony. No irony.
On second thought, I feel great. So this is what it's like to be able to move your body freely.
You haven't been able to do that?
I'd forgotten what this felt like.
Really?
Considering your condition, it's impressive any of you were able to move around on the surface.
That already speaks. They were nerfed all this time, which makes sense. I mean, they went without maintenance. They've been using their same model since they first started.
What a complete mess. Not a single component was left intact.
What do you mean?
Not only that, Scarlet's body is practically a mass-produced model in its current state. It's unbelievable.
I get what you're saying because that actually was the case. Wait, no. No, it wasn't. Wait, nah. Scarlet got upgraded afterwards to her current model. You're telling me it's not advanced enough?
Yet despite all that, you both kept fighting. Most admirable.
What about Rapunzel?
You're right. We are admirable.
At present, your body has been completely repaired and even enhanced. Try to move as much as possible to acclimate to it.
Just to clarify, the extra limbs aren't you, right?
How about the armaments? Do you like them? We tried to replicate them as closely as possible to what you used previously.
Did you upgrade them?
They don't seem particularly strong. They're a bit too light, in fact.
Weight has no bearing on power. Don't you know? Technological advances begin with improvements in weight.
She should. She has experience too, but it's been, again, 100 years.
Even so, they feel far too light and seem too weak.
I'm telling you, they're not weak.
Then load me up with additional weapons and ammunition.
We finally succeeded in increasing performance while reducing weight. What's the point of making it heavier again?
She can handle the load?
The more weapons, the better.
Fine.
Oh, so that wasn't your initial... Yeah. I actually agree with that, Cecil. You never know what you might need on the battlefield, especially with what just happened.
Load me up to the limit.
As you wish.
Thank you. How are Scarlet and Rapunzel?
Yes, I like this talk, but please, I've been worried.
I managed to keep them alive.
Well, I anticipated that. For both of them, actually, I'm worried about their memories.
Strictly speaking, their brains are being housed in the brain shelter.
So you don't know?
Their bodies are beyond repair and cannot be used.
That shouldn't be upsetting. Although it does, especially for Rapunzel, she's been with that, like her hair specifically was a part of her abilities. But again, as long as they have all of their memories intact, we take that as a win.
That's a relief. Then when will they receive their new bodies?
But I guess we won't know until they wake up.
That won't be possible.
Do you need supplies?
What?
Eden doesn't possess the technology to manufacture Nikes.
Okay. Wait, what will happen if one of... I guess if they got injured. No, so then... Wait, what about Noah then? What about... Well, I guess you can fix Noah?
I don't understand. Then what have you been doing all this time?
We can modify or repair pre-existing bodies,
Yeah.
but creating one from scratch is beyond our capabilities.
Who do we get to upgrade them? They might not come back for a long time.
It's similar to how the Ark handles Nymph. When I escaped from the Ark, I took everything I could carry with me. However, I was merely an MMR researcher. There was no way I could smuggle out Nikke production technology on top of everything else.
You say merely. You're still one of the best minds we got. You see, this sucks because... But Snow White has her memories back, but she's never done that either. And there's Abe, who will be the resident expert, but she lost her relevant memories. You know, I will say there's a fantastic explanation. We can literally track the loss of technology in this era. I don't know how much Nayuta knows, but...
That technology is entirely monopolized by the Big Three.
Yeah. But they wouldn't know.
So, what happens now?
Well, I mean, they know how to make more Nikkes, but they don't have Scarlet or Rapunzel specs.
We'll have to obtain it from the Ark.
Hey, I will get that information, all right? They owe me.
Oh,
Well, actually, they owe... Nah. Even if you want to say Enoch giving the cannon to Niece, it stopped the threat of Only One. It did not, all right? Only One just took a nice bath. She was still capable of continuing. It was us who got her to stop, among other things. And plus, I'm just gonna be on. Yeah, no, Mustang specifically. Mustang, Ingrid. Yeah, actually, Ingrid, Scarlet, Mustang, Rapunzel. I gotta think about that one.
That guy is making his way to Eden.
Oh, we are? We just got the phone call. I didn't know we were on our way.
I'm planning to have him request the Ark to transfer Nikke production technology to us.
We'll do what we can.
and you're okay with doing that?
Of course I'm not okay with it. It hurts both my pride and feelings.
Well, I think both are warranted from what you've been through. But I don't think Ingrid and Mustang did anything to you. Again, as long as it's not Marcellus.
The same applies to Johann, obviously. However, during our battle against the Queen, I realized something.
What was that?
We should have set aside our bullheaded pride and conviction, and just focused on becoming stronger.
See, my thing is though, there's some truth to that. But what I'm basically trying to say is, even if they had called the Ark, from the moment they have been attacked, no one else besides us could have helped. Even if Absolute came wherever they were, I doubt they would have made the necessary difference. The power level was just too great.
If we had shared our technology with you and learned yours in return,
Oh, with them. Yeah, that would have made, yeah.
things might have turned out a lot differently.
That's true. That's true. Knowing that they weren't even at their... They were using old models. If you had fixed them earlier, they at least might have been able to fight Lilith when she... Well, the Queen Lilith when she appeared.
It's something I regret.
But I can't blame you for that. I'm not putting any of the events that happened on Cecil.
Though at this point, such insights are pointless.
I feel the same way. I took the Queen too lightly.
I think we all did. To be fair, again, with the team I had, I was thinking we can conquer the world. We got no fear. And then the only one just said, just slapped us around. And she was a baby. The real one, we made a critical error that I think no one could have anticipated. The only way to, yeah, so that's what I was trying to think of beforehand. Despite what Cecil said about them getting stronger, the only way to injure the Queen was Vophouse. And the only way we got the Queen to, because every time we use Vophouse on Nihilister and Modernia, they stop the first bullet. They can catch bullets. And they're the underlings. Well, Modernia was a Queen candidate, but we didn't know that back then. Point is, heretics can stop bullets, especially if they know it's a threat. They only had one. The only thing that could have made a difference that I can see is a loadout of Vophouse weapons. And no matter what, there's only one source of Vophouse that we know of, and that would take some time to make. Because I think like a Vophouse sword, that probably could have gotten the job done eventually. Anywho.
I thought of her as something that existed only in concept. And I figured that would be enough. But I was far too complacent. I regret it.
Again, I think we all were.
Yes.
If we obtain the Nikke production technology from the Ark, Noah can be restored as well.
I thought that was a foregone conclusion. Now that you're mentioning it separate from Scarlet and Rapunzel, I'm worried.
We can only hope.
Okay. I'll take some hope.
What about Haran and Isabel?
That there's nothing left of them.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's right. We were trying not to let you know. Wait, what about... I don't mean to disregard. Let me finish my first thought. We were trying not to bother them, so they didn't know. But that immediately made me also think that the person purposely trying not to bother them was Crown. Is Crown gonna get an upgrade? Because that could be a dangerous threat. Improve upon Nayuta's design with Cecil Tech? Anyways.
No, it is all right. Those two... I never thought I would say this, but... they went out like true goddesses of victory.
They did. They absolutely did. And I also thought I would never say that.
So it's fine.
And that's also another thing I wanted to mention, is how I look at the events. If they went out without accomplishing anything, I would be a lot more upset. But instead, I'm more proud of them. Regardless of what happens in the future, they took out the space station. Period. That is a threat that would have been... that most people couldn't handle. There's only a select few who would even be capable of doing what they did. And there's no guarantee that they could, except perhaps Cinderella. Nevertheless, that space station could have caused a lot of harm. And they permanently grounded it. And potentially arranged events to where Indivilia would no longer be an issue, allowing Nihilister to finish the job. I can't ask for more. They went out and accomplished their goal. So for me, I'm proud of them.
All right.
Get some rest. You must be exhausted from all the testing.
Okay, now we can start the flashback. That's all I wanted. We got updates. We still don't have confirmation, but again, that's progress. Once we get there, I will fight the Ark, all right? Scarlet and Rapunzel have more than earned the Ark's help. They better not test me on that.
I guess. Thanks for everything you've done.
Yeah, you've been great, Cecil. And again, I don't think Ingrid or Mustang would fight too hard. Well, they are CEOs. They have to consider their companies, but when I tell them what it's for, I don't know. Like, there's being nice, and then there's, like, that's company secrets. But maybe Enoch has their records on file. I don't know. We're back here. And this is where you were thinking about your past. Mental turmoil soon settles, condensing into a single thought. Yeah. I'm not looking forward to meeting that entity again, though. I'm not gonna lie. Because I think despite what just happened, they can only get stronger with a stronger base. Okay. So, as I thought, it was just a normal event. How do I? Oh, enter here. Whoa, what? Wait, these are all previous images. Except that one. Okay. So yeah, going by things, this must be somehow after Red Hood leaves. Alright. Pass. Only one member is actually a part. Makes me want to ignore that. No, why is not even a second member of the Goddess Squad important for this? I guess,
Had enough
though.
Together, we'll kill the Queen.
Nah, you know what? Do I want it? Yeah, I want them here. This is their story. That works. Let's do this.
Hath there yet been any word from Lilith or the commander?
So yeah, I'm thinking this is right after Red Hood leaves.
Not yet, no.
I am worried. It is the first time we've experienced such prolonged silence from them.
I doubt there'll be any trouble. Not with those two.
You would think.
That may be true, but considering the circumstances...
And yeah, now that I would think. I don't even know if there's something that could take on Lilith. And the Raptures, period. No heretics exist at this point. I guess there's gluttony, but from what I've seen...
We've been staying in contact with the United Forces of Humanity, or rather, the central government. They're saying something unexpected came up, so it's hard to get in touch with them right now. For the time being, we'll just have to take their word for it.
And I have to remember, this is you back then, before everything happened.
And should they still fail to make their appearance? Then we'll just have to storm in.
Storm in where?
Pray what?
That's rather bold of you.
You said it yourself. In light of the current situation, those two are indispensable.
That is true.
It's obvious the authorities are hamstringing them with political nonsense again. If they're just stalling, we should get both of them out ourselves.
But see, I mean, if that's the case, Lilith could just walk out. There's nothing they could do.
Methinks thou hast roused the slumbering beast within thy breast.
Oh, really? And yes, like I've said, Dorothy will show emotion. It just takes some time.
Very well. If the interim chieftain saith so, I have no quarrel.
Interim chieftain. This is the first time Dorothy's led you to do something?
Don't call me that. It makes us sound like a motley crew of mountain bandits.
Alas, this is a most vexing matter indeed. Though they did not partake in the battle against Anichiro, that they have not so much as revealed their visages till now is an offense most unpardonable.
So yeah, okay, and that's confirmation. They've already fought Cinderella, Red Hood's gone. And yeah, this takes place right after that event.
Should they present themselves, I shall chastise them soundly.
And how exactly are you planning to scold them?
Why you got that smile again?
You've already been slammed into the floor and ceiling. There's nowhere left for you to get lodged in.
Don't remind me. They can't win! That's immediately what I thought of when Scarlet ran up. I was like, you can't win. You already know how that ends.
Speaking of Anichiro, I have a feeling there's more than one heretic.
What makes you say that? Don't tell me number 2's already up and running.
I agree.
What giveth thee such a notion?
Those fusion experiments I saw in labs where they create the second generation.
What about, hold up. This actually might give us some much needed context on something else. Because it's something, it's always been weird to me. The government didn't know about Hansel and Gretel. Why not? Abe didn't mention anything and now Abe lost their memories. But from what I gathered, they're not a surprise to Abe? Or weren't? There was only supposed to be 3. So where'd they come from?
I believe Anichiro was the result of them.
And so you're blaming the researcher?
They've already cracked the code to fusing Nikkes with raptures. Anichiro must have been their first successful creation.
I mean, actually, you're not wrong. It's just, Oh, I might need to, hang on. Before I continue this, I might need to go through your Bond story. This version of you. I've seen your old version, but someone told me when I first saw the story of the old tales, your Bond story contained some information about your relationship with Red Shoes. Now I need any information I can get.
And considering how much she's accomplished, there's no way they would stop at only one.
Frankly, if 3 additional heretics like Anichiro, no, even just 2, were to show up, humanity wouldn't stand a chance.
You're not wrong. What did Liberalio do during this time? Cinderella is scary, but she can't create tsunamis and just wipe out cities.
That's precisely why we need Lilith and the commander.
Yeah. Though, can Lilith even stop something like that? I can fully believe the Queen One's upgraded can.
They're steadily growing stronger while we're over here wearing ourselves down. Unless something big happens that can turn the tide, humanity is doomed.
Oh, don't you worry. You'll personally ensure they succeed.
What manner of talk is this? Did we not achieve victory even without the 2 of them?
True.
Yes, but we had Red Hood with us.
Also true. You literally would have lost without her.
Doth thy heart yet yearn for her?
What are you gonna say?
Yes, if I could, I'd find her and bring her back.
Well, I know you would.
Pray, be not thus. She shone brilliantly and departed of her own free will, with no regrets.
See, the difference between that, though... Well, no. They beat Anichiro. I gotta remember, as much as I continue to focus on the Cinderella, the Anichiro that she was took out probably more people than anyone else. So,
'Tis unbecoming to linger in such moping.
they did need to do that.
Moping?
Snow White herself hath maintained a most admirable
Really? I would like to see that. You taking your words back?
Doth she remain as she was?
The mind switch already happened?
Yes. She spends all her time in the workshop and barely comes out.
Oh.
I suppose she still hasn't gotten over it. I can understand how she feels. It's never easy to forget those we've lost.
Especially when you don't even know if they're gone yet or not.
Especially considering it's someone she trusted and admired so deeply. It's only natural she feels this way.
And that too.
All we can do is give her time. Since we can't truly know what it feels like to lose someone so precious.
I wonder if the Dorothy of the past could speak to her current self. That might not change anything, though. Yeah, that might not change anything.
I know well how it feels. I needs must have a word with her.
Okay.
Leave her be. She needs some time alone.
Art thou so soon forgetful of thy own utterance?
What, that, you don't know how it feels?
We require every able-bodied soul we can gather forthwith, even if just one.
Oh.
Though it may strike harsh, now is assuredly not the hour for succumbing to despondency.
No, you are right. I wish you had it's almost like that's a luxury you can't afford at this point.
So must I press them onward, even by force if need be.
And once again, I think that was accurate because that's exactly who the person Snow White turned in later was. And it helped.
I shall take upon myself the part of villain.
Very well. I'll leave that to you. I'm not confident when it comes to such things.
That makes sense.
Methought as much.
What do you mean by that?
See, you could have just left. You didn't have to say that.
I take my leave, and shall return anon.
Okay, alright. Oh, that... Now I'm acting like I forgot about that. I didn't forget nothing.
These weapons are great.
I'm feeling pepped.
Yeah, those weapons are pretty great. Wait, I can actually use my skills?
Great, wasn't it?
Why?
Fully active. Pierce through.
Now see, that doesn't make me happy though.
My blade shall render all asunder.
I don't want to use that if I'm in story.
See? Told you everything would work out.
I may try to avoid using that. Now let's see how this goes, because you do have experience. Well, you've lost someone close to you too.
Is there any within?
Oh, and the sound of machinery can be heard. Yeah, I think in this case, well, from what you want to do, walking in would be the action you might have to take.
Snow White, art thou within? 'Tis I.
Well, barging in, I should say. Still sounds of machinery.
Oh, this situation doth offer scant hope unto my heart.
Take a deep breath. Yeah, hilt of your sword. Oh, you were gonna use your sword to do it. Okay. Dang.
I'm coming.
You do seem fine, though.
Heavens.
That was with your sword, right? As you swing your sword down to knock on the... Oh, you were knocking on the door with it. Oh, well, good thing you didn't have it drawn.
Ow! What meaneth this?
That's precisely what I was going to ask you. What in the world are you doing?
It's hard to see you like this, considering, well, the future.
Well, regarding that, what possessed thee to fling the door wide open so suddenly?
Because you knocked.
Oh, yeah, she did.
Hadst thou opened it sooner, no harm would have befallen any.
Okay, this conversation's already gone off. You gotta steer it back on track.
What is it? What do you want?
Come, let us enter. I must have a word with thee.
Whoa! Is this your workshop? Sheesh. No, we need... Well, that's what we really need to get you to do. We need to get you set up with another workshop. Then you won't have to rely on anyone else.
Hey, wait! At least let me make some room for you.
Your previously determined step begins to falter? Yeah, that makes sense. Eventually you stop in your track.
You could have told me you were coming to visit.
Because if I was in your position, I would be making like weapon after, I guess, sort of what your mentality is right now. More weapons, the better. In this situation, I was just reading a book. Doesn't really matter. It applies in all situations, but still. They had spatial storage. And I was thinking, if I had the ability to store whatever I want, you know how many things I would store it just in case? Like someone was thinking, I can store an extra car. So if mine breaks down, hey, no problem, I got another car. That's the kind of preparer you need to be at this point.
Had I done so, thou wouldst have striven to avoid me.
Huh?
I've heard from Rapunzel and Dorothy. Since the departure of the Red Hood, thou hast sequestered thyself within the workshop, refusing to leave forthwith.
I do actually think they meant Red Hood there. But
I do not claim to ken what lieth within thy heart, yet now is not the time for—
I didn't explain that fully. She said thee. I'm pretty sure the thee wasn't supposed to be there. It settles on one particular spot. 2 uniforms painted white are visible. First, the figure of the mannequins dressed in them are strangely familiar. You continue to speak, your gaze never leaving the outfits.
What be these then?
Oh, those. I was planning on showing them to you once they were finished.
What are they?
Aren't these new outfits for Rapunzel and myself?
More like equipment than an outfit.
Oh, wait. They're upgrades? Or not their upgrades, but what you all currently have on? That was you. Also, you have a 4 next to you, not a 5. Wonder why the different numbers then? You carefully walk closer and gently touch the brim of the hat. Yeah, I didn't know that.
How splendid.
I thought you got upgraded. Wait, so did you never... Wait, I gotta confirm that. I thought you got upgraded. I gotta double check my facts. Because this is making it seem like, no, you just put on the new gear. That's different.
Do you like it?
Very much so.
And that also implies your potential is much higher than we thought. If you never even got a more suitable body to use your sword with.
I'm glad.
But what possessed thee to make these?
Well, the battle's going to get a lot tougher from here on out. Red Hood's gone, and we don't know when Lilith will return. And there could be another heretic like Anichiro out there.
Again, There is, but I keep hearing about Nihilister in the past, not Liberalio.
We have to be ready.
Snow White,
Why are you looking at me like that?
thou art not mired in despair then.
I am filled with sorrow.
So then what caused your mind? It seems like you can handle it. What happened to them?
I miss Red Hood. I miss her so much already. But even so, I said everything I wanted to say. We parted on good terms.
It must be Lilith then. She's the one. Okay.
I can't afford to wallow in despair.
Art thou burying that sorrow deep within thy bosom and continuing on thy path?
That's what you wanted. I mean, it's not like. What else can you do in this situation?
Well, I wouldn't go as far as to put it that way.
Methinks I have regarded thee far too much as a child, and unfairly so.
Which is fair. Because you gotta remember, in order to even be one of them, it takes a lot of willpower or sense of self.
What?
Never mind. Think not of it. In any case, about these attire. What of Dorothy and Lilyweiss? Are there none for them? Dost thou lack one too?
I can see why Dorothy would keep the same one. She's already white. The dress. It's Lilith that's the interesting one.
Yes. I figured I should start with the ones that have the highest priority.
Oh dang, you just said they're weaker.
Lo!
Yeah.
By those very words, thou dost acknowledge that I surpass Dorothy in strength.
Scarlet, I'm sorry, but that's not what she said.
A fine jest, but if thou were to attend first to us, how sorely disappointed would the others be?
I actually started with the ones who take the most damage or are frequently injured.
Yeah. I mean, because if your words were true, that would mean she was saying you're stronger than Lilith. You know that ain't true.
I'm sorry.
No. You thought correctly.
Nay, 'tis no matter. All is well.
Though, if I'm honest, how is this? This looks like some heavy duty. Well, it's just this, though. Everything else, now that I look at it, that's not really armor. But, I mean, I gotta see what your upgraded version looks like before we make any conclusions.
But pray, whose foolishly large firearm be that?
Oh, yours?
None among us would rightly wield such.
Oh, that's...
Is it because you're trying to take up a sniper rifle now that you're down one? Or sniper position now that you're down one?
I made a promise to someone that I'd make something special for her.
Oh, it's Rappy's weapon. Well, Red Hood's weapon, but Rappy's.
So I've been working on it, whenever I can.
Though the recipient remains unknown to me, yet they are the luckiest soul in all the world.
We still haven't... can we talk about the fact that Snow White still doesn't know where that weapon is? The current one. Rappy literally has not seen Snow White since she got that weapon. Before that, long before that, but...
To be the beneficiary of a weapon crafted by the most accomplished artisan.
I hope Snow White actually stays there so we can reunite with her this time at Eden.
You flatter me.
There you are.
That was quick. You did get a chance to talk some sense into her, right?
It was not needed.
Huh.
This won't do. As the acting leader, I'll...
So yeah, I think this is the beginning of Dorothy's leadership.
Thou shalt not treat Snow White as a child.
But now you finna get into another fight.
You startled me. Why are you yelling all of a sudden? What's gotten into you?
Acting like that wasn't what you just did.
Snow White is... Fie. Dorothy, prithee, step out and spar with me for a moment.
What? I could tell. Ignorance was in the air. And it's like, you know what? Forget it. Forget having an excuse. Let's just do this.
My blood fulminates within me, and I must needs quell it.
Yep.
May I kindly knock the teeth out of this craven, two-faced bitch?
Yeah. I at least respect that you didn't try to dance around it.
What?
With all haste, before this fire within me fades.
No thanks.
That makes sense.
The one thing I hate the most is getting sweaty.
Very well, then stand thee still. I shall see to the rest myself.
Nah, you really can't help it.
Oh my.
Rapunzel, this is not... they need their leader back. They need their leader back ASAP!
Count me out. You're good at playing by yourself, so why don't you do that instead?
Rapunzel can still take that the wrong way. Yeah.
Playing by herself? How could you say such a thing?
How could you say such a thing in this situation? I mean, I did say it too. See, this is what I'm worried about, right? I can be calm with you because I know you just talking, all right? But if you actually start dressing differently, then we have a problem.
Very well, I shall contend alone. Do but grant me thine audience.
Goodness gracious, such noble... No, such indecency.
If Rapunzel has anything like what Snow White did, because at least Snow White's still trying to be cool. I don't know what I would do. That's all I'm going to say.
I suggest you stop talking.
Yeah, that might be helpful.
Aye, that would be best.
Huh? You're not going to keep going? But why? Oh.
You don't speak that stuff out loud. If you want them to do it, you stay silent and you enjoy. I mean, what? How much time did I spend on that one event? Well, no, that might happen. All right, that might happen.
Clear. But we've still got a long way to go.
Yeah. Once again, I can stay calm because I know you would never do something like that. Anywho, now see why they gave me this image. And we have a part 2, right? Okay, let me just continue for now. You're here. You know, I hate this because half of me felt relieved, the other, but like 60%. But then another 40% of me now associates your appearance with the enemy. And you don't deserve that.
You're awake.
Commander, where are we?
By the way, full confession, I thought the voice of Lily Weiss was, someone else. It turns out her voice actor, we just heard her in the previous scene. I never ever would have guessed this. And normally I'm good at picking out voices since the whole Uzume Orange Heart thing. Rapunzel. You have the same voice actor for Rapunzel is Lily Weiss. Not gonna lie, I first thought it was the same voice actor as Cammy. I was way off. I gotta give props to Hervier.
We're in the repair center. So, what do you think? Is the central government's repair facility any different?
As opposed to what?
Softer beds, perhaps. Or maybe the air is cleaner.
All hospital rooms are the same.
I still don't hear it. Well, maybe slightly, but still.
I do like that it's spacious.
Tell me about it. You could run laps in here.
Could she? I mean, her laps, they must be pretty... Well, I mean, I guess laps are laps, no matter how fast you run.
Commander,
Yes?
what did they say?
He's stalling.
What do you mean?
How much time do I have left?
He's stalling. Ah, shoot. I just realized one of the things I was worried about was Liberalio taking you out. Again, I hope the way it looked like you just... One day you sat down and... I'm hoping it wasn't due to any other actions.
I don't know. For all we know, you could live another 100 years.
Is that the truth?
Don't joke around.
I'm just trying to hold on to hope.
Well, I understand doing that, but I think in the medical profession, they always tell you to be straight with the patients.
Hope is important.
Half a year, maybe.
Well, I didn't expect that. And for you to just, we started the conversation, like, that was a huge abrupt change.
Less if you push yourself too hard.
I see.
And I'm guessing you pushed yourself too hard.
So there's really no other way.
There's no cure.
How is it? But wait a minute. Now that I think about it, how is there no cure? She's a Nikke. Unless you're telling me it's her brain itself.
Those idiots. They built it without even knowing how to fix it.
Built what?
This body was intended for short-term battles, after all.
But can't they make you a new one?
The problem is that the war has dragged on for too long. Do you think we'll be victorious in 6 months' time?
Not a chance. Losing, though, that's possible.
Well, I thought what happened to keeping hope alive?
As expected, the Goddess Squad alone can't win such a drawn-out war.
Sure, we're undefeated, but there are fewer than 10 of us in this squad.
Yeah. Undefeated.
All we can do now is serve as a symbol of hope for humanity on the battlefield.
Well, we certainly pulled that off admirably.
You did.
Yeah, maybe too admirably.
You think? I can't see any downsides in the future from that performance.
We've already become the hope of humanity. So you've got to stay alive.
Oh. Yeah, I do. I wonder if she could have stayed alive through all of that. Things would be a lot different, I feel.
I wish it were that simple. I expected this, but it's happening too quickly. I wish I'd left something behind for the others.
Is that when you decided to make a video?
Like Red Hood did?
Yeah. When the end starts to draw near, I guess people start thinking the same things.
If I were to die tomorrow, I wouldn't care what anyone thought.
That makes sense from your perspective.
What's the point in leaving anything behind? I'm barely able to take care of my own matters as it is.
Which, by the way, popular theory is, if for those who, it's been a while since we've seen him, that he's Deputy Commander Anderson. In other words, someone's still alive right now And considering the others, like the 3 CEOs, it's possible for humans to live that long. And I could see him wanting to do whatever he could to... So in other words, he didn't need to leave anything behind because he's left himself.
So what would you do?
Let's see. Drink some fine liquor with a beauty on each arm.
Really?
And look back on my life.
While you're flanked by 2 beautiful women?
Why not? Every story needs an audience.
I've always wondered if they were, were closer than they might let on. She was a pilot before, right? They could have been close.
I hope that wish of yours comes true.
Well, that's nice of you to say, considering how much time you have left.
I'm gonna try my best.
So, how did the meeting go?
It hasn't even started yet.
Really? Not yet?
Because you collapsed.
Oh, they're waiting for you.
Is it really necessary for me to attend?
Did the shine go out of your eyes?
Apparently, they said you had to hear what they had to say too.
Okay.
I think I know what they're going to bring up.
What is that?
I think you're right.
A solo mission?
No matter where we turn, it looks like the end is coming.
Oh, the Ark.
Yeah. There's nothing we can do about that. It's inevitable.
I really don't like it.
Me neither.
No, you can't end it. I gotta see the meeting. What we got? Oh, 2 days later. Okay, but at least they're returning to the team, I think. Their steps are quick, shoulders hunched with grim looks on their faces.
Commander,
Yes?
may I hit that wall just once?
I think so. They can afford it.
No, you can't.
What, it would break down the building?
Not until I've had my turn.
Oh. They come to a stop. Hey, what happened to hitting it?
I didn't go through hell and suffer like a dog just for this to happen.
Will you be that upset about the Ark? Yeah, I felt it would. After some time. Okay. Did Lilith do it, or was that enough for her?
Are you finished?
Yeah.
Nope, you broke the wall. Yep. Setting debris flying. Yeah, I was about to say, did someone important see that? Because I don't know, I'd be kind of terrified.
What should I do? I can't shake off my anger.
Hold it in. If you keep at it, you'll get arrested.
Really? I feel like that's a lose-lose situation for them. They clearly want you to do something right now, and you're one of the few people capable of doing it.
Damn it! I can't believe this.
What's going on here?
Dang. That's a nicely pressed uniform, soldier. You know, I'm pretty sure is he wearing the same one as ours? Well, we rarely see us. He looks like he's the real deal, but he must be a grunt. I see no other symbols on his jacket, but I don't know what the rating is for this, for the military. Yeah, actually, this is worldwide, right? You should have some sort of insignias. First clear with some hostility. Yeah. What you gonna do, bro?
Goddess.
Platoon leader and his soldiers stand at exactly. You salute. See, I can't tell if he. No, I think his jacket is also uniform. You should at least have something. I think your tie is a different color. I don't know. I would like to see them together.
At ease, gentlemen.
To meet a goddess herself
No,
in
they're not.
person.
It's just his is striped. He just looks less official, even though he's probably ranked higher than this guy.
What an incredible honor.
There we go.
Truly a great honor indeed.
Just want to compare. See, I'm equal opportunity, right? I'm always curious, all right? Never think my views are nefarious. No, I think he's just, it just looks like a more casual version. They're wearing the same uniform. The belt's a bit different. The sash. And of course, he's got a jacket just hanging loosely. And he looks more calm while this guy's at attention. In fact, no, the shoes are tight normally. Yeah. Yeah, I just think that's the difference.
What's all this nonsense about honor? What are we, a cult?
My apologies, sir. It's just such an honor to meet the people I've always admired that I'm all tongue-tied. I shall sever this worthless tongue at once.
Nah, bro, it ain't gotta be like that.
These fanatics are the worst. I can't stand them.
Same here.
It's truly an honor to meet the likes of you two, who have always fought on behalf of all humanity.
Well, it's not like we're the only ones fighting.
That is true.
Judging by that insignia, you're a platoon leader. You're doing your part too.
By what insignia? This one or this one? 'Cause I can't see your shoulder, but I would be guessing it's this one. Gotta look that up.
Oh no. Compared to the great work you two are doing, my contributions are utterly insignificant. I'm pathetic, worthless, human garbage.
Okay, I was gonna kind of side with you, but then you started saying you're pathetic and worthless, bro. Nah, you're no one. You're serving, bro. I can't call you that. But I do have to say, once again, they stopped Anichiro. Just that alone, they saved a lot of lives. They did.
This is exhausting.
And I don't know if anyone else literally could have done that. Even the Old Tales tried and they failed. And that was their own member.
Indeed.
Though again, you know, one of the members was responsible for Anichiro, but still, you know what I mean?
If I may, could I inquire as to what caused this hole in the wall?
The person you admire punched it.
If there's been any inconveniences at all, please tell me, and I'll fix it. No matter what it takes.
You can't fix this, bro.
Oh, that hole? This big honkin' mecha destructor came out of nowhere and smashed a hole in the wall. Ow!
Okay, you know, sometimes when I have reactions, I go through like multiple phases. I first thought he was calling Lilith a big honking mecha destroyer. Then, when he said it came out of nowhere, I was like, oh, you're making a story up. Then I realized, wait, no, it doesn't matter because Lilith is still gonna think you're talking about her. Full circle.
Hey, stop pinching me. Don't you realize how strong you are? That's more like a vice than a pinch.
Then don't anger her. That's what that hole in the wall should tell you, bro.
Well, I can't exactly hit you, can I?
And that's a massive threat.
True.
Mecha Destructor? Isn't that Major Lillyweiss's nickname?
It is?
Oh.
Yeah, you want to do something, bro?
My apologies, sir. My lips are sealed.
I mean, they don't need to be. In fact, tell everybody.
Excuse me, but who told you that?
Oh no. Oh no, I thought you already knew. So people been spreading that nickname around and you didn't know?
No one told me per se, but an anonymous person started spreading it on the central government's intranet.
Oh nah, bro, I'm sorry. This is how they lose their commander. This is how they lose their commander, right here.
They even made emojis and everything.
Emojis?
I guess I'd like to report a crime.
Nah, I'm gonna report a crime before it happens. Yeah, you know you're cooked, right?
Commander, may I have a word with you?
Yeah, you cooked, bro. You are absolutely cooked.
Stop fooling around, Lilyweiss. We don't have any time to spare.
Nah, you don't have the right. Nah. Take off your uniform, bro. Take off your uniform.
Get it together. We still have work to do.
Cause you can't claim you're the captain right now. You can't claim you're the commander right now.
I'm leaving this situation in your hands, platoon leader.
You walk away with quick, determined steps.
If you'll excuse me, I have something to take care of.
Yeah, you're not gonna let him get away with that. Yep. You yeah, you better start right. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can't outrun what's chasing you, bro. Yep, they're running down the corridor. You watch as they recede into the distance. You're gonna say something inspiring, aren't you?
So cool.
Yep. But that didn't give me any information. Gotta keep going. You know, if I didn't point this out, you actually can't see this thing. Oh, it's kind of hidden. Of course, there's a mode you can do.
Anything else I can do to help the thieves?
It's a setting. Hang on. Can I see here? Is it in display? Oh yeah, bottom UI transparency. You can turn that off. Let's see what happens if I like turn that to like 4. And let's move on. Oswald! Should have expected you, Pierre. 9 people stretches on endlessly as supply trucks continue rolling in. Certainly filled with a sense of unease. Has there always been this many people and this much supplies in the world? Feels as though everything and everyone on the planet has gathered here. Glancing back at the procession, you find the same discomfort wash over you again. It feels never ending. Are you gonna have enough people in the Ark? Or gonna have enough room in the Ark? Is that what you're thinking? Having admitted defeat, humanity decides to take refuge in the underground city known as the Ark. The Ark will be sealed through a 5-phase process, after which it will never open again, neither from the inside nor from the outside. Despite humanity's defeat, it has managed to survive. Fate of the entire species hinges upon the success of this operation. I've always wondered what you thought.
You never intended on letting us enter the Ark, did you?
No. Once the Ark is sealed, it cannot be reopened.
Leading up to when you have to tell the Goddess Squad that thank you for doing that exact thing, you can't come in now. As you think of your role as the one so you're the one responsible for sealing it. On the day of your appointment, you could sense the jealousy hidden behind the smiles of your peers and superiors who congratulated you. But such things no longer matter. Once the Ark is sealed, it cannot be reopened, not even from within. Nor can anyone enter it from the outside. So you already knew. You already knew when they were protecting you. Did the commander know? Oh, hold up. I need to hear more of your thought process, man. Those who come seeking refuge in this utopia will only find silent gates greeting them before they perish. Yeah. Once you seal them up, that's it. When the time comes, you must shut the doors. You'll have to turn a blind eye to those who come hoping for rescue.
He'll be an executioner. No, a mass murderer.
That's how you see yourself? Yo, is that a question of the day? I think that has to be a question of the day. Do you see Oswald as that? as the person who has to say no to everyone else, including the Goddess Squad. You always follow orders from above without question. Even when those orders require you to dirty your hands, you never refuse or disobey. After all, the guilt he felt can simply be passed onto those above him as a result of his work. Really? It's a name far from glorious, yet you feel content. After all, it means you're being recognized. No one is more suited to you than being in charge of sealing the Ark. All you have to do is follow your orders from your superiors. Really? That's all they want you to do? It's supposed to be an easy task, but then...
There are too many.
You look once more at the endless line of people. How many people are supposed to be allowed in the Ark? What percentage of the total population is in it? Surely no more than 10%. That's still, I'm not gonna lie, that's a bigger number than I thought. I don't know how many people are left, but that's still a big number. 10%. Perhaps even a single digit or merely a fraction. And what about the rest? What will happen to them? You nearly collapse where you stand. You're not sure you'll be able to endure this much longer. I'm at least glad we can say Oswald has a heart. He was having me worried with his thoughts before. But everything has been planned by your superiors. Everything must proceed as outlined. Even contingency measures are already in place. But you're the one who has to make that decision. To abandon the majority of all of humankind. It sounds like they just passed the buck on to you, honestly, which is what I thought originally, once I found out what you really were, or who you really were. Yes, we try to recall all those who will help you in sealing the Ark. Yes, the hope of mankind, the goddesses of victory. They will be assisting you. During the sealing of the Ark, the goddesses will stand part of the Operation Ark Guardian.
Yes, that'll do for now.
Or did you realize that you were sealing them out? Really? Since becoming the one in charge of sealing the operation, you've been saved by the goddesses more times than you can count. Dozens, hundreds, perhaps even thousands of times. Regaining focus, you take out your tablet and look at the status screen. Off in the distance, a shadow appears. You fail to notice his approach. Is it Lilith? Wait. Did I misread that? It says he failed to notice its approach, but then he feigns composure? Oh, because it's too close now.
Wow, where did this gun come from?
Fam, why are we seeing you again? Okay, hold up, fam. Hold up. So, the last time I saw you, and this when most people on my channel didn't know the game that well, I thought you were Rappy. But now we know. We absolutely know. So, what's going on? Who are you, Alice?
That's so strange.
Huh.
Hi, mister.
What's your role in all this?
Are you busy?
Nah. What's going on? Oh, and I guess we can see the...
Don't bother praying. I'll be the one to kill your god.
Oh, that's intense. Really? I can still kind of make out their images, but I can see how many would rather prefer that.
Clear. But we've still got a long way to go.
We do indeed. Why am I seeing this individual? Yeah, please.
Who are you?
Name's Frisia.
If you didn't appear again, I wouldn't have questioned it, but...
We met before, when Red Hood saved us.
Hey kid, what's your name?
Yeah, I remember.
Frisia.
I thought that was your future student.
Okay, Frisia. Where are your mom and dad?
They're dead.
No, it can't be... No, it can't be any of the old tales either. Huh.
They got sick. It only happened recently.
You must miss them very much.
I do, but it's okay. I was able to say goodbye to them. They were sick for a long time.
There's... Okay, now I gotta reanalyze you.
So we talked a lot.
I mean, that's a sad story, but I'm worried why you're showing up again.
About things we liked, what we didn't like. We talked about all sorts of stuff. So that's okay. I'm sure my mom and dad are in a happier place, too.
That's good.
I remember now. What is it? This area is off limits to civilians.
Oh, nothing much.
You rummage through your coat. You shift your finger and play... On the... Well... I can't imagine what you've seen. Though again, it's not like you're apparently a... All I've seen you do are good actions.
Here.
Well, again, besides the one that sealed the goddess squad out the Ark. A document?
Can you sign here for me?
Wait, is it something that's gonna allow you in the Ark?
You want me to sign it?
Yes.
You look at the papers you're holding out, don't say it's to allow you in the Ark.
A Guardian consent form?
You want him to be your father?
Why are you giving this to me?
I want you to be my guardian.
Wait, hold up.
I can't do that. It might be best if you can find someone suitable among those heading to the Ark.
Everyone who came here with me already has family.
Oh.
A dad, a mom, a brother, or a sister. Someone. But I don't have anyone.
Wait, does this actually happen?
When I showed this to them, all of them had an awkward look on their face.
That's so sad.
He was killed.
No!
By a fencer.
No! Don't do this! Don't do this! Please don't do this!
What do you mean?
I don't know why. I do know why. Moments like these get to me. It's like you just want to be... You want somebody to... You want to be loved.
I don't want to make anyone feel put out.
But you're also being considerate. You have an incredibly good heart.
But they said if I don't have a guardian, I'll be sent to an orphanage. And I don't want that.
If you're sent to an orphanage at this state... Wait. No, you might go where Rappy is. If that's the case.
I'm scared. I don't even know anyone there. So I want you to be my guardian.
Though I can't... No, I don't know. I feel like any orphans... I hate to say it, but they might just not let them in off principle. This literally might be life or death for her.
Frisia, I don't know you either.
You know my face.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. If I was in Oswald's situation, I'd do it. I would do it. 110%. Well, no, I can't say. Oswald has a lot of responsibility. I'm saying, I'm not talking about his responsibility. I'm saying, if I just met a kid like that, I don't know if I could turn them away. Not if they chose you. Shaking off your dizzying thoughts, you sigh, only realize you're facing a situation you've never experienced before. There's no manual. There's no one else to pass the blame, it's just you. You stare at Frisia. Her expression is confident, fearless, and unwavering. Feels a certain quiet certainty that this girl will be fine.
I'm sorry. I can't be your guardian.
Russell. Nah, I couldn't do it. Your hands... Nah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Her face appears calm, indifferent to success or failure. Yeah, you notice her shoulders and legs quiver almost imperceptibly. Think of the Goddess Squad. Those who helped you when you were about to fall. He signed them. Okay. Well, I did not... So... You must have made it in the Ark then. You pull out... You have a seal on you? Well, I guess that makes sense. Okay.
Present the seal to the administrator.
Now, I couldn't... The apocalypse would be too rough for me, bro. If in a situation, I could not make those calls. I could not make those calls on who to let in and who not to let in. I couldn't... Yeah, that could be another question of the day. Dang, there's too many in this one scene. I want to use them for other scenes. I feel like that's a better question of the day, too. I'll leave it up to future me, but... Wow.
It should make things easier for you.
Are you okay with this?
What do you mean?
Becoming my guardian.
Well, I'm not sure either.
Thanks, mister.
Nah.
Truly.
Nah, this is not fair, bro.
Thank you. I'm truly so grateful.
And you know where my mind immediately went? When Dorothy snapped at Oswald and she was like,
Oswald, I'm coming for you. If not you, then your family and your children. I promise that I will make you die a long, miserable death.
this the person she would have...
Can I stay here by your side for a while?
I mean, she didn't do anything. Even if Frisia is alive, she would have lived over 100 years by now. Well, yeah, I think that's right.
No, I'm busy.
I'll be quiet. I won't say anything.
Go and submit that document to the administrator.
Oh, right. I'll be right back.
That won't be necessary.
No, you gotta watch over her. A blank expression on your face.
What was I thinking?
You gaze absentmindedly toward the crowd surging into the Ark. A distant landscape, huh? The future? After some time, two figures approach from afar.
How are you, Special Agent? Sorry, Chief.
I'm good. What's the matter?
You're trying to confirm the legitimacy?
Oh, nothing serious. This child brought a Guardian consent form bearing your signature and seal, so I wanted to stop by to verify it.
That makes sense.
I'm telling you it's true. He signed it and stamped it himself.
Putting aside her current plight, we plan to launch an investigation regarding this forgery.
Nah.
I was the one who signed it and stamped it.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll be sure to be thorough in our I beg your pardon?
I signed it.
I signed and stamped those documents myself.
That's my seal, bro.
You did?
That's correct.
How is she supposed to get his seal? It's one thing if she saw his signature, but his seal? Perfectly?
See? I told you it's true.
Is there a problem with that?
No, of course not. However,
what? However what, dude? I am the one who allows people in the Ark. There's no problem. What? Why did you? What's wrong with, why? It's none of your business, is it? You have an answer for every question, but you can't even answer this one?
Understood. I've verified its authenticity.
Yes.
As per regulations, an adult male is actually not permitted to serve as a child's sole guardian.
Is that an actual thing? I guess I can see the logic in that. I hate that I can see the logic in that. But now that I think about it, if I didn't, yeah, that would probably protect a lot of kids. Yeah, that probably should be a thing. I hate that it should be a thing, but yeah.
Is that so?
Yes, it's essentially no different from an adoption. However, since it's you, Chief, it won't be an issue. Your credentials are beyond reproach.
Okay, that makes sense too. It's like you want to do that for people in case you don't want any scrupulous characters. Oh, just because someone's got good credentials doesn't mean they aren't that type of person. But
we'll proceed with processing the paperwork.
All right.
Thank you for your time.
Sorry to have troubled you. I should have handled this in person.
Yeah.
I appreciate all your hard work.
Thank you. I'll be on my way then.
Now, what are they doing with this story, bro? Like, I want to make this very clear. I do not mind. I am heavily invested in this. I'm just wondering, where are we going with this? Feel the urge to tilt your head in puzzlement as well, but you decided against it. Someone still has her eye on you. You did it for that, bro. You did it for that. You sit beside.
I'm on duty.
She can be right near you, right? You're just watching people.
I know. I'll be quiet as a mouse. I won't make a peep.
You can do better than that doctor who was in charge of Rappy, Oswald. Oh, because of her, his mind finds a brief escape from his tangled web of thoughts. Other complicated feelings fill the space instead, but for now, you're fine with that. Dude, I don't know where this is going. Well, I worry about where this is going. I think that's better. Operation Plan. Frisia appeared again. I mean, to be frank, you know what was so frustrating about that theory that Frisia was toned? That Frisia was Rappy is because Frisia was wearing a bunny hat, which of course.
Rabbity?
There we go.
Could you hold my hand?
You're the person I would think of when it comes to that. Well, besides maybe Noir and Blonde. Now that I think about it, there's actually a lot of them here. But nevertheless, these two have the same voice. Same as Black Cat Princess. I try not to think about that, for those who know. Anywho, I will admit that did make initial impression on me with meeting Raph for the first time, but no one saw that. But now but that wasn't their voice. So that means it's most likely not Alice either. There is someone that I'm thinking about. They're on the screen, but I just don't see how that would be possible. I'm not gonna say it because it just sounds too crazy for me to think about. It depends on how long it takes them to seal up the Ark. But even still, I can't imagine Oswald. I don't know. Either way, people are trying to do fireworks right now. It's still December 31st, so I'm gonna end it here so my recording isn't ruined. Let me know about the question of the day down in the comments below. I want to sit and think for a second. I'm already sad, but nothing happened. Not sure if you all can hear that. That was a happy moment, not a sad one, but anywho. Please post your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you all next time.